Hello, I'm Matt Jarjosa. I'm a new mother for Studio Yutani. Flying solo today. I am a little bit late to the party on some of this news, but wanted to kind of just throw something out there. I'm still kind of getting used to this position a little bit, and timing's a little off on things, but better late than never, right? Just a kind of a news catch up, not really anything too elaborate right now, but just a few things that have gotten announced recently that I wanted to just talk about, and maybe in a future video we can elaborate a little bit more on. First thing I kind of want to say here is first bit of news is Alien into Charybdis by Alex White has come out, and I'm a little bit late to the game on it. I've not finished it yet, but I've gotten through chapter 10, which is about a third of the way, and so far I absolutely love it. I love the characters that have been introduced here. I love the slow burn of it. I love the political and interpersonal relationships between all the characters. I'm not going to go into too much detail in the way of story, but I'll just say I'm really, really excited to finish reading it and see where this goes. I know most of the fan base is probably way ahead of me on it. Sorry, Alex. But if you're like me and you haven't checked it out yet, please do so. Do yourself a favor. It's a good story for any Alien fan, and really just if you're a fan of science fiction. The other thing that's on my list to talk about recently is the announcement trailer for Alien Marvel Comics. Issue 1 is coming out soon.
If you're up against a xenomorph, there's only one android model for the job.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not really that big into the comic book scene, so I'm not too familiar with how that industry actually runs, but it does look like an interesting story. There's a hammerpede that pops up at some point in the trailer. And there's also a creature that kind of looks like Syl from Species, and that's really funny to me because H.R. Giger designed Syl, and Species was kind of an Alien ripoff, and now Alien is ripping off Species, so it's kind of come full circle. And Christopher Walken is in this, apparently. There's also a really interesting shot in the trailer that I really liked. It was it was this shot that was like showing like the perspective of somebody in some kind of chamber, and it says on the outside someone has written alien inside, but it's backwards, and it kind of evokes The Shining. but it also kind of evokes, at least to me, this idea of somebody that's waking up inside of a bathtub with notice that their kidney has been removed, and that's of course really dark and horrible, but nonetheless that is completely appropriate for Alien. So I am I'm intrigued. I'll give the story a look once it comes out and provide my thoughts on it. The other big announcement, and we got the trailer, and we also got 25 minutes of footage was for Alien's fire team.
There are some places in the universe.
I've got movement. I've got movement! I've got movement!
You don't fight alone.
I think a game like this has been a long time coming, and of course we got Aliens Colonial Marines back in 2013, which needless to say was a little bit of a disappointment, but Cold Iron Studio seems to be a lot more passionate about this project. I think one of the things that kind of spoiled Colonial Marines a little bit is I think Gearbox, Sega, whoever was in charge at the time, they were more interested in pursuing a project that was a big name. They wanted this big IP, and they weren't necessarily particularly excited about Aliens. And I think unfortunately that's kind of what led to that project's downfall. But in this case, in the case of Fireteam, it does seem like the company and the people working on the project are very excited about it. I hope that it is the game that Aliens Colonial Marines wasn't, which, if I recall, it was originally supposed to kind of be this Left 4 Dead style tactile shooter. You have different team members with different skills, and they ended up kind of just scrapping all that in favor of a more Call of Duty style thing, and it really looks like Fireteam is going to be more of what that game was. And so if they pull it off, that's awesome. I'm a little bit surprised, honestly, because of the announcement that's coming out this summer, and that I forget exactly when it was announced. I think it was in 2019, but I'm not sure. But it seems a little bit fast for a game, but maybe they just kind of nailed it. You don't know. It will be one of the last games released for the last generation, so PS4 and Xbox One. It's going to also be on current gen, so probably one of the last times we're going to see that kind of broad support for last generation systems. I think in terms of story, it's supposed to take place 23 years after Aliens or Alien 3, and I think in one of the promotional images there's an alien that kind of resembles the runner from Alien 3. It doesn't have the back spines, it's a little bit reddish in tone, so probably in my mind that's an Alien 3 reference. And that's really kind of all that I got for right now. Like I said, it's just kind of a quick catch-up video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will try to get more on the ball as we go forward, and if you like this, like and subscribe, and Catch you next time.